What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for the day, and we had just another incredibly great day on the VIP right here. February has just been an insane run so far. If you join the VIP pretty much any time in February, you not only would be up just a little bit of money or be profitable, you guys would be up a ton of money. Like, I had a guy text me the other day, and he joined, I kid you not, February 15th. I don't even know what that is. That's like 8 or 9 days ago, and he is now up more than $2,000 to $3,000 so far in like 8 days alone. He texted me and he's like, dude, you completely shifted the way I sports bet, how I think about sports betting, and all I do is I tell your plays just, you know, a couple minutes a day. I'm able to tell your plays and make profitable sports bets and be profitable and, you know, make an extra $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 a month doing so. So incredible day once again. It doesn't even feel honestly real saying that. I will say this month has the chance of being our all-time best month ever. If you guys just joined in February and you're like, there's no way this guy keeps this up, this is just a crazy run. Actually, back in November, we went up more than 100 units alone in November. So this isn't even our best month alone yet. Just a couple months ago in November, the peak of college football season, we actually haven't had an even better month then. Okay, so February has the chance to do it. I know it's a shorter month, but we'll see. My goal for the year though is 1,000 units. So if we can get 1,000 units by the year, I don't know. I think we might be the only channel, the only people on the internet that would ever go up 1,000 units in 1 year. The reason why we've been so great, honestly, in this run is because of League of Legends. We've been dialed in on League of Legends, you guys. So we cashed 8.5x here. You can see I took Valorant under, League of Legends over and over together. These guys' lines were 20, and they got 36 kills. This guy's line was 27. He got 39 assists, you guys. So this team ended up going 2-1. So they won 2 games, lost 1 game. So in those 2 wins, they picked up a ton of kills and assists. Okay. So if the team is winning, it's like a rising tide raises all boats, right? If the team is winning, all of the guys on that team are going to get a lot of kills and a lot of assists. So that's what we've been doing in League of Legends. It's been absolutely amazing. Did the same thing here for the 4.2x. That's exactly what we did here. I was honestly happy with this. This was yesterday afternoon. We hit this. I was like, hey, I'm going to come on. I'm going to talk about this. But overnight, of course, we had to cash the 8.5x. There was a couple discounts yesterday. We ended up cashing this here. This guy goes under deaths at 6. Really easy there. We actually have one going on right now that looks pretty good. Another League of Legends play with that SGA discount. I actually sent that out for free on the Winnable and my Twitter. So if you're not following me on Twitter, go ahead and do that. And then yesterday's YouTube plays. Some of you guys actually went 2-0, okay? So we did cash this on the Counter-Strike play. Everyone should have got this. No excuses. This guy goes under by 1.5 kills. This guy only gets 19 kills, and I told you guys the Huns are going to be able to take over this game and win this game really easily. That's exactly what they did. I think they won one game 13-6, one game 13-5 or something. Really clean games overnight. They both go under because they are shorter games. This guy right here is on the Huns, so he ended up going 2-0, so they won 2-0. But even though he won, he goes under kills, okay? And by the way, this is different than League of Legends. This is Counter-Strike. So Counter-Strike is a little bit different than League of Legends. Again, a shorter game is going to mean less kills, right? So we went ahead and cashed this here. And then Carlton right here at under 4.5 rebounds right here. Super close lines, both of these. This guy got 2 rebounds in the last minute 30 seconds of the game. He had 3 rebounds and just gets back-to-back rebounds pretty much in garbage time. I don't even know why he was still in the game, but if you guys took the replacement that I sent out or that I had in that video at rebounds plus assists at under 9.5, he ends up getting 9, okay? So some of you guys probably went 2-0. Some of you guys maybe took, I don't know, some of you guys maybe took the rebounds one. I don't know. The rebounds one, though, I will say was completely taken off the board. So it's not like it bumped or anything. It was completely taken off the board and turned into a red goblin. So if you guys watch the video, I think maybe like it bumped like 20 minutes after the video. If you guys watched the video like 20 minutes after the video, you guys should have went 2-0. Yeah, that would have been amazing. So I would say, honestly, the only people that really probably got this were guys who like instantly tailed my plays, which sucks because I always tell you guys to instantly tail my plays, and then people on the VIP, honestly. But that's fine because VIP absolutely crushing it. So we'll be okay, you guys, for one loss and one unlucky moment there. Obviously, had some losses too, which is completely fine. That's part of the game, you guys. It's part of sports betting. But again, we want to see correlated losses, right? So I take the unders right here in Counter-Strike. It ends up being a very short game. Not very short. It was kind of short though. And these guys end up going under. And then right here, you guys, I took the under in Counter-Strike. That hits. And then League of Legends, I took the overs. These guys both went under because this team actually got 0-3'd, okay? So they had 3 losses and 0 wins. So again, I told you guys, rising tide raises all boats. These guys had a really bad game. These guys lost 3 games in a row, so they did not have many kills, right? When they lose, they don't have many kills. When they win, they're going to get a ton of kills. Hopefully that makes sense in League of Legends. And yeah, we are now 9-7 over the past 9 videos, you guys. So past 9 videos, if you've watched this week, whatever it is, we have now cashed 7 out of the last 9 videos. I think I said that reverse, but we're cashing 7 out of the last 9 videos. I forgot, I didn't add the Mike Conley one, which we cashed yesterday, and the Counter-Strike one. But again, we have cashed this many videos. You guys can see the thumbnails. The only one that we really missed was this Russell Westbrook line. This one right here was a 0.5 miss on Counter-Strike right here. So if this guy got one more kill, we would then be 8 for 9. But we're 7 for 9, which is amazing to see there. Now, I will say, if you like what you're seeing, if you like all the profit, if you like all the 4-mans you're seeing every day, if you just went 2-0, or even if you just went 1-1 in these YouTube plays, you guys can actually get my VIP for completely free for 2 whole months today. Doing this today, it should take you like 5 minutes. What I want you guys to do is text me the word picks right here to my number right here on the screen. So this is my personal number. I will get back to you within 5 minutes, you guys. Just text me the word picks in all caps, and I will give you guys the instructions on how to sign up for Vivid Picks. So what I recommend is you swipe up on this video, so the video is still playing in the top right corner of your screen. Just go ahead and put in the number right here, and then type in the word picks, and I'll get you guys 2 free months of the VIP for doing so. I did also want to say, if you're in a state that traditionally does not have these books available, like Arizona, Alabama, I get a lot of you guys texting me from Arizona and Alabama. This can still work, okay? What's going to happen is it's going to say the location is not available, but there is a deposit anyway button, so you can bypass it and just deposit the $5. You will not be able to play the money, just full disclosure. You won't be able to play the money until you're in like another state that has it legalized, like Texas or something, but you can still deposit, which makes it available and makes it work still, okay? So this can still be available to work. A lot of you guys are just depositing $5 in to get the VIP, which is fine. You guys can do that. A lot of you guys are, getting the full deposit match at $250, which is amazing to see there too. So again, Vivid Picks, best way to get my VIP. You'll get it completely free. You're just going to have to deposit $5 into the app. They actually match you the $5, so you're technically starting with $10. And again, my code right here is detective with no caps. So detective all lowercase. And first and foremost, just text me. Just text me. That's all you guys have to do, and I'll get you guys the right instructions. Again, if you're in Arizona, if you're in Alabama, if you're in some other state like that doesn't have sports books that are traditionally legal and stuff, you guys can still do this, okay? It's literally just one more button press that you'll have to do that's just going to say deposit anyway, okay? So I will say, what is 2 months of the VIP even mean? Before I get into the picks, let me just show you guys this real quick. 2025 so far this year. What are we, like 55 days in? We're up 116 units so far. So we have gone up more than like 2 to 3 units every single day on the VIP so far in 2025. And again, this isn't even 2 months yet. So if you started that 2-month promo on Vivid Picks on January 1st, you'd be up more than $1,100 pretty much in the VIP if you're a $10 better. So if you're a $10 better, you'd be up more than $1,100 because you do 10 times this unit amount right here. You guys can see the record. Everything is tracked. We actually lose more than we win because you guys saw that we play a lot of 4-mans. So those 4-mans, when they hit, they're going to pay out like 9x, 8.5x. So you actually don't need to hit as much as you think. So 2025, we've been crushing it, you guys. This is pretty much the last like 15 days. We've just went on an incredible streak. It's been kind of a crazy year because the beginning of January, we crushed it. We went up like 50 units. And then the end of January, we had one of the worst lose streaks. But I know a lot of you guys stuck with me. And now I rewarded you guys. I told you guys in some of those dark days in January, I said, trust me, we're getting extremely unlucky. Just trust the process. By the way, this is also the last 9 months. So if you guys want to see even a longer term graph, this is since May 17th, and we're up 550 units in the past 9 months, you guys. As you guys, here's some helpful little pointers. If you're a $5 better, $20 better, $100 better. So even if you're just a $5 better, this is still this makes sense for you guys, right? And you guys can, transition to $10, $20 betters as you get your bankroll up. I know a lot of you guys are also doing that. All right, so I appreciate you guys listening to all that and me talking and rambling about it. I just really want you guys to get signed up for the VIP because, again, all you guys have to do is do that $5 deposit. All right, so again, let's get into these Counter-Strike plays. Counter-Strike's been killing it. Counter-Strike's a bread and butter part of this channel, and I'm taking the unders once again. This is honestly a very similar game to what we just did yesterday with that Huns game. This is Rooster versus Mantra, okay? Rooster, the better team. Again, I talked about the Huns, same thing. They're like a top 50-ish team. Mantra is like a top 160, 170th team, okay? So we have very mismatched teams. We have this guy ASAP here on Rooster, and then we have Cookie on Mantra. I'm taking the unders because of a shorter game is likely to happen, okay? So if a shorter game does happen, just like we saw on yesterday's play, then the unders should hit, right? So that's all that matters in Counter-Strike. If it's a short game, the unders will hit. If it's a longer game, the overs are likely to hit, right? That's all we do. That's called correlation, right? If one thing happens, then both of these things should go in the same direction. If the other thing happens, then these guys should go over, right? If it's a longer game, if it goes into overtime, triple overtime, double overtime, whatever it is, these guys should go over because that's going to mean more rounds. More rounds equals more kills, okay? Talk about this pretty much every single day on the VIP, on this YouTube channel as well. And Counter-Strike is a big part of this channel. And a lot of these caches you guys have seen in these YouTube picks, even though a lot of them are NBA plays, you guys can see NBA/CS2, CS2/League of Legends, CS2, right? I do a lot of Counter-Strike on this channel, okay? So even though I'm sprinkling in some NBA and stuff like that, Counter-Strike is a big part of this channel, big part of the VIP, and a big part of the reason why we're up more than 100 units so far in 2025, and more than 550 units so far in the past 9 months. So lock this in, you guys. Again, I see it as a very similar game to what we bet on yesterday. This is happening at around 6 p.m., so hopefully you guys can lock this in. All right, so second play of the day is going to be on the NBA. Again, we've been crushing it on these NBA calls. Really like this pick once again. We do have Sabonis to go over 14.5 rebounds. I absolutely love this play right here. He is just an absolute machine. He's honestly becoming one of my favorite NBA players in the league. He is just an absolute rebound machine. Now, if you look, he is playing the Hornets tonight. If you look at any of the games that the Hornets have played versus their opponents, they played the Nuggets. Jokic had 17 rebounds. They played the Trailblazers. The Trailblazers had like 3 players with over 10 rebounds, okay? The Hornets are really bad at shooting the ball, okay? They have the lowest field goal percentage in all of the NBA, so they chuck up a lot of three-pointers. They chuck up a lot of long twos, low percentage shots and stuff like that. What does that mean for Sabonis? What does that mean for that team, right? The more shots that do not make, right? The more shots that end up, hitting the rim and bouncing off, that is going to mean more opportunities for Sabonis. I think this is probably the best matchup that Sabonis could have, okay? I think this is a hidden gem right here of a matchup for Sabonis. The Hornets are really bad at shooting the ball. They chuck up a lot of threes. If you want anyone under the basket, anyone in the whole NBA, I would take Sabonis to get those rebounds, you guys. So I think this is one of those games he maybe puts up 20-plus boards. He did it 2 nights ago or 3 nights ago, whatever it was. He put up 28 boards that night. So this guy's on an absolute tear. He's an absolute monster. He put up 14 boards the other night, but they took him out early in the fourth quarter. Actually, it was like middle of the fourth quarter. They took him out. So he easily could have got like 16 rebounds that night. They just took him out. The only thing that I see about this is if it ends up being a blowout. If this ends up being a blowout, that could be the thing that ends up not hitting. But I don't think it should be a blowout. I mean, the Hornets, they held their own against the Nuggets. The Kings, they've been okay. I just, we'll see if Hornets, they could just come out and just absolutely shoot like 20% or something like that, and it does become a blowout. But if it is not a blowout, Sabonis should easily go over this line. And then I am taking Kyrie Irving to go under 13 points first half of the Mavs and Lakers game that's actually happening tomorrow night, okay? Really like this line here too. Lakers, again, hidden. These are both like hidden plays, I think. Lakers, again, have very, very hidden good defense since they brought Luka on. They kind of transitioned to playing more small ball, and they've really been defending these like perimeter players extremely well, okay? So Kyrie, they're going to defend him well. They just played the Nuggets. They played masterful defense against the Nuggets. They held Jokic to 12 points. I mean, even though it's Jokic, he's very different than Kyrie, right? They still are able to shut these star players down night after night, especially since they brought Luka on. They've been trying different things with defense, and it's been working really, really well, okay? So I do think Kyrie's going to go under, and I think he's even hit this like 70% of the time on the under here, and I even took the games where Anthony Davis and Luka are not playing with him. So he is going to be the kind of the star of the show tomorrow night. But I still think he does not get 13 points in the first half. So this is what I'm going with. I really do like these plays here. These are going to be the replacements if these guys do bump. It feels like these NBA plays just bump really quick. If Kyrie does bump, you can just go ahead and take his normal point line. And then if Sabonis bumps, I would take only his first half PRA, okay? His first half PRA, again, like I said, the only thing that I'm worried about is that a blowout happens. So that first half is going to maybe stop that a little bit, because in the first half he should be playing his normal minutes. Really, a blowout's only really going to happen in the second half. But again, if these lines are still up, definitely take them. I don't really see any reason they should bump. They're not like incredible value or something off of all these books. They're just really, really great hidden plays, again, based on how these other teams are playing, right? Hornets do not shoot very well. That's going to cause a lot of rebound opportunities for Sabonis. Again, you guys, text me the word picks right here to my number on the screen. I will get you guys into for 2 free months of the VIP. It should take like 5 minutes for you guys to do so, and I will get you guys profiting almost every single day. And every single month we have been a profitable sports bettor so far in this past 9 months that I've been tracking my bets. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let's keep cashing. Leave a comment down below if you cashed last night, and I will see you in tomorrow's video.